What is going on, everyone? We have several announcements to make. If you read the title of the video, I'm sure you know what they entail. We have 3 giveaways to either announce the winners of or announce for the future. Actually, we're only giving away 1 more graphics card. If you weren't following me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, wow, you really missed out. So first up, we gave away an RX 570 on Twitter. I forget the name of the gentleman. We messaged him, we DM'd him. We're gonna mail this right after Christmas. It's gonna be pretty hectic trying to ship this on the 24th or 25th. But he is winning an RX 570 from XFX. I did buy this card myself actually from Best Buy a while back. It's been sitting in my closet and I figured someone else would probably make better use of it than myself. So that's why I chose that card for giveaway. And then we stepped it up a notch. The next card, this one actually was also something I bought myself. I bought it on eBay, so this is a used card already. But it was a GTX 1080 Super Clock from EVGA, not the newest edition of the GTX 1080, but it is pretty sweet, especially for, I mean, now if you buy these used, they're like $350 or so. Actually, this one I got for about $300. I bought 3 or 4 of them, and people were like, why are you buying so many graphics cards? Don't you already have enough of them? Well, if you were just a little more patient, you would have understood that I plan on giving away at least some of these. And then the last giveaway, this one, by the way, was for Instagram. We're going to announce the winner of this one on camera right now. I'm going to do the random pick. I'll show you how I do that. And then the last card we're gonna give away in this video for YouTube, so we did Twitter first, then Instagram, and now we're gonna do YouTube, is a RTX 20, I almost said GTX 20, RTX 2080 from Gigabyte. I'm pretty sure Gigabyte had no idea I was gonna give this card away after testing it, but this is the card we actually kind of tore down and then replaced with liquid metal compound. I'm gonna ask whoever wins this if they want just stock thermal paste back on the GPU. I totally get that. If you want to play it safe, it's just an experiment we did with that card. And again, that one's been sitting in the closet ever since. So I figured we'd step it up each time. RX 570 first, then a GTX 1080, then an RTX 2080 for the YouTube giveaway. We're gonna talk about how to enter in a second, but first I wanna do the Instagram giveaway because I know you guys are anxious, especially those of you who already liked the picture. I am going to now count all of those. I kind of messed up here because in order for me to actually use like a random picker, a random name generator for Instagram, I have to have you comment. So only those people who comment would enter if I used any of that software. That's not fair to those who just like the picture like I asked. So what I'm gonna have to do, I really have no choice here. We have on this picture here, 3,618 likes as of right now. So all of those people are gonna be entered. And I have to now open a random number generator and list the maximum number is 3,618 and then physically count however far down that is. I'm just gonna open up the number of people who liked. I know you can't really see it from there, but I'm gonna click on this and then you can see names of everyone who liked this photo. Again, over 3,000 of you. I'm glad all of you entered, I appreciate that. And I'm gonna have to count down however many names are here depending on the number that's generated by the app. So I have a number generator app here and we have 3618. So I'm gonna do it right here for you guys to see from 1 to 3618. Now I'm a little biased toward the lower numbers because that means I have to count less physically. It's gonna take probably over an hour to count through 3,000 names if it happens to be somewhere in the 3,000 range. So I'm kind of hoping it's higher up. But again, totally random here. So this is how we have to do it. It's my fault. Here we go. 692. Okay, so whoever was the 692nd like on the picture, you are going to be the winner of a Superclock GTX 1080 from EVGA. So yeah, I guess I should start counting now. Don't worry, you won't have to watch this part.
2,000 years later.
And number 692 is Josh the Boss 007. His name is Joshua Ortega. And so I'm gonna go ahead and follow him back. Okay, he has to accept my request. I'll wait patiently. Anyway, 692 was actually pretty easy to count to because I knew how many names were on screen, so I was just counting in basically groups of 9 all the way down. I'm not sure where Josh Ortega lives, but he will receive a message from me very soon, hopefully soon, if he accepts my request soon, and then we can get the GTX 1080 out to him hopefully right after Christmas again. If he's in a place where I can't send him the card, what I always try to do is ship the value of the card in cash via PayPal or some other like safe way to transact money. So if we end up not being able to send him the card and he lives in like Afghanistan and I'm picking a country that's gonna be very difficult to ship to, then I will just send him this card. I would send him like $350 cash, and then he could spend it however he wants. He could go out and buy a card like this, although I'm sure it's probably more expensive in his country. It's just it's the best I can do, because if I ship it to a country like that, this card might cost $500 US to actually ship, when the actual value of the card is only 300 or so. I think that doesn't make any sense for anybody, especially myself, because all this is coming out of pocket. So hopefully he lives a little closer than that. But again, you're gonna win something pretty substantial either way. We have the last card here to give away. This is an RTX 2080. It's a beast. Again, I can swap the liquid metal for typical thermal compound if you want, whoever wins this card. Now, all you have to do to enter to win this is comment down below and make sure you're subscribed. The subscription is not something that is mandatory for the giveaway itself, but it's just a way of me kind of getting something out of that. You could totally unsubscribe after the giveaway if this is all you're doing it for. I can't really control that, but it does give me a small bump, and I do appreciate all of you entering. Even if you're not winning these, I don't want you guys to feel too upset. I mean, the odds are pretty low, but I think the way that we're doing this is still giving you better odds overall, because if I open this up to Gleam and then I share this across all my social media outlets at the same time, then we're gonna have many more entrants, especially if we were pairing up with like other tech tubers with different audiences. So when we did Twitter, we only had, I think, 2,000 or so retweets. I may be totally wrong, but it was only, low thousands, and that's considerably lower for a graphics card than most graphics card giveaways of channels my size or bigger. And then same thing with Instagram, only about 3,600 or so. That's still pretty low, so the odds are higher than they would be normally if we did some big, grouped up giveaway of graphics cards with other people. So hopefully at least you can appreciate that aspect of it. But somebody I can guarantee is either going to walk away with an RTX 2080 or whatever this is in cash. I would say fair value of this is 700, 750. It probably sells for closer to $800, but I did see today one RTX 2080 from EVGA selling for $699, which is a really good price. So I might just give away $700 US if I can't get this card to you physically. But whoever wins is going to win either the $700 or this card, depending on the shipping hassle involved. So again, all you got to do, comment down below. That's your entry. Subscribe. I'm going to verify your subscription. That's the one thing I'm going to do. And we do have comment generators, basically a generator that'll pick a random comment in a video. I did verify that beforehand, so we don't have to do the physical counting again, and that's all you have to do to enter. If you're under the age of 18, I'll have a parent or guardian represent you in the process. That will keep things in check from a legal standpoint, and we'll be good to go. Now, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. This is my way of kind of giving back to the community last minute. Again, more giveaways coming soon. I've been buying tons of graphics cards, and I expect I'll be giving a lot of them away very soon, especially after we do our builds with them and our benchmarks with them. They kind of just sit in a closet, and I'd rather these go to people who will actually use them on a daily basis. So I think that's the least I could do for all of you, give you guys a chance to win one of these great cards. Again, congrats to our Twitter winner, as well as the Instagram giveaway winner, and best of luck when it comes to the RTX 2080. I think you'll enjoy this card. It's a phenomenal card around GTX 1080 Ti territory, which was the best card until Turing's release, so you're going to be set. I can pretty much guarantee that, assuming you don't have a very old CPU, but maybe we'll do some CPU and motherboard giveaways in the future. I have plenty of those laying around as well. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for entering and for supporting the channel this far. If you guys liked the video, thumbs up, you know what to do. Subscribe, especially if you're going to enter. I encourage you to subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below. That's your official entry, and I will catch you in the next video. No live stream tonight. If you're watching this on Sunday night, Central Standard Time, we will be back more than likely next weekend for another After Hours live stream. This is Science Studio. Thanks for entering giveaways with us. By the way, one more thing. I know that you guys don't like Gleam. I'm filming this on the phone because I'm actually in the process of editing the video, and I realized that I didn't talk about this, and this was something I wanted to bring up earlier. We're not using Gleam for this giveaway or for either of the two previous giveaways. I talked about this in a previous video, but I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do giveaways in the future. But the way we did these, we just had you guys either like or retweet a photo or a post, and that was your way of entering. And you also had to follow me so that I could DM you without any issues there, so I didn't have trouble contacting you. And I get a little something out of it too, right? I get a follow out of it, so you guys have a chance to win a giveaway. Worst case, you don't win and you unsubscribe, right? Or whatever, you unfollow. That tends to be how people handle those kinds of giveaways. But anyway, I want to know what you guys think. I want your feedback. Those who watched all the way through the video, I cherish your opinions the most because you guys are diehard fans, and I appreciate that. So going forward, if you like this style format, then we will keep this in the future. We'll do giveaways in this way. I might announce just a giveaway exclusively on Twitter or on Instagram, but that will be how you enter. We're not going to use Gleam unless we're working with some company that requires us to use Gleam, because I know you guys really don't like that, and we're going to try our best, even when working with these companies, to avoid that website, because there have been many problems, especially recently with some larger giveaways, and you know, if you have issues, you can't enter, it's not really your fault, it's Gleam's fault, but at the same time, there's nothing we can do about it because it isn't our platform. So again, let me know down below. Also, if you comment, you're going to enter the giveaway automatically for the 2080, so I guess it's a win-win there. I appreciate your feedback, and I'll catch you in the next video. I was filming this on my Pixel 3, by the way. How does the audio sound? I heard it's pretty trash.